All right, y'all. It's championship week number 2. This is the show where we talk shop, we talk sports, and yeah, we talk a little shit. It's your favorite show, y'all. It's the Showdown. Yo, what up, though? I'm your boy OG Tim Wilson, and I am here with the Nasty Boys, Big Ed and Wayz, and we are wrapping up a final week of fantasy, and we'll be getting more into more NFL playoff talk next week as we head towards the NFL Super Bowl, the NFL Championship Tournament happening, and right now we got a lot of champs already. We also have a few leagues that had 2-week championship games. So it's the middle of the championship, and they have another week before it's over, right? So it's only a few of those, but there are some. So we're gonna get into that. But first, I just want to say big ups to all my peoples. Big Ed, what's happening with you?
Nothing much, man. Just chill. Oh, okay. Thought I was muted for a second. Couldn't hear myself. Chilling.
Chilling. Wayz, what's happening?
Oh, man, nothing at all. Just hoping. Not excited about tomorrow with all this snow we're getting right now.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't want to waste.
A bad day up here.
Really? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that because that means it's coming this way. So, we were drinking tonight, fellas.
I'm gonna finish off the Douce.
It's funny he's drinking Douce because I'm drinking Uno. Mine is called Uno. Got the coolest bottle I've had so far. So I'm starting to collect these wine bottles. So when I'm done with them, my friend said, collect them while they're still in there, while the wine is still in it, and just let it age. I said, they ain't gonna age but a day. So I'll save the bottles that I think are the coolest. I'm gonna save. So that's one right there. It's called Uno. Wayz, what you drinking?
I am drinking a generic whiskey called Canadian Hunter.
Okay, all right. So let's toast up the Canadian Hunter, the Douce, and the Uno.
Cheers.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. This Uno. Oh, my goodness. This Uno got some twang to it.
I was going to say, wasn't that the one that punched you in the mouth the one day?
No, this is my first time having that. Yeah, this is my first time having Uno. It's my first time.
You must have just had the bottle the other day.
You can stop with the crunchy face.
Because I remember
Intercept. I was drinking Intercept by Charles Woodson.
But I remember you showed us that bottle one day.
I showed you this bottle. I didn't show y'all. I showed you during the smoke list.
Okay.
During the smoke list. I showed it to you.
Okay.
But I'll show you this bottle that I bought. It's some Wood Forest Reserve distilled whiskey. It's Kentucky straight malt whiskey. And it was a special bottle, so I bought it because I was drinking this Saturday as I watched Michigan lose.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I did have a bottle that has Go Blue engraved on it. And, I shouldn't have bought that because they got their ass kicked. I should have got Go Purple. So right off the bat, I want to get into some of these championship rounds. We're going to try to fly through them as fast as we can. I do want to say this, though, before I start. Big ups to everybody in all the leagues. Big ups to everybody in both the groups as well. Even though it's a lot of crybabies in one of the groups. I won't mention which one, but it's the one that I'm not in. I got hit up last week. So Jab hit me up, teasing me about us losing to Carlton, right? And then calling us trash and blah blah blah. And then he watched the show and was FaceTiming me. Well, he was texting me messages as he was watching it, and he started getting offended because we were rooting against him. I'm like, do you remember that this conversation started with you teasing us about losing to Carlton, and now you crying because we root against you? I mean, what did you expect? Fanfare? Nigga,
Right, we're not a bunch of groupies for you.
what the fuck? You're right. You're right. I root against you. So what? So what? But yeah, that's that. You know what they are? They are the consummate. I can dish it out, but shell it out, but can't take it. They can shell it out, but can't take it.
Yep.
He had to cut it off because we was rooting against him. They can shell. Well, if you're in any of Carlton's leagues, have you ever seen like? And it's not Jab. I'm gonna let him off the hook on that because he's not the culprit here. But Chris and Mr. Perfect, whoever he is.
Oh man.
That motherfucker. They go after Carlton so freaking hard. But they're the
Yeah.
two that got so offended by our show that they kicked me out the group. Yeah, they go, I mean, they calling him bitch ass nigga and fuck nigga and all of this. They go at him hard as they want to go at him. But let somebody come at them. They go to bitching and crying and they kicked me out the group. But
Yeah.
I almost digressed, but I do want to say something else on that. Carlton, you do some messed up stuff in your leagues, though. You my boy, but you gotta stop changing rules mid-season. You gotta stop messing with. Set your league up and run it, man. I tell you who does a great job running leagues, and you know what? I thought I'd never be the one to say it, but Acorn runs his leagues great. His
Okay.
league runs solid. They run from tip to toe. He's hard on everybody. He press everybody about getting their money in the money leagues. But when it's time to pay out, he's Johnny on the spot, just like he's just as adamant as he was to get the money in. He's adamant to get the money out. He's firm on his rules. He does good rules. He does a few innovative things, but for the most part, he don't try to get overly cute with stuff. But he runs good leagues. He does a good job. So big up to Acorn on
Shout
that.
out to Acorn.
All
That's
right.
what's up.
Now I did hear some complaints about one of Carlton's leagues. He's got position maximums. I don't have a problem with position maximums, but when you don't have them, people start piling up on certain positions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the number one culprit. So anyway, how about
All the quarterbacks in the 32-man draft.
and all the tight ends and the other jabs? I'm the culprit. So y'all better be glad he got position maximums, because otherwise I would be nominating whatever position is at a premium. I'm taking all of them, as many as I can. So that said, man, let's get into these leagues, man. Let's see, college football kickoff. Let's see here. Let's see here. College football. I should have did this ahead of time. Huh? I should have wrote these out. Okay, so never give up is champion. He may be up for a GM of the year nomination, man. Never give up. We're gonna hear his name more than once, but he won that league. He won the college football. Who won Speed Force? Drum roll, please. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Let's see. I hate that I hate that they don't just come straight up to the damn bracket. I don't care about my score. I wasn't in the championship. Wayz lost the doggone championship in Speed Force to Dinner Rangers. The other Rangers.
Other
Man.
Ranger.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
And let the big dogs eat. Not that we care, but BSB did defeat the Nasty Boys, and the actual winner of the whole thing is Balls Deep over Carlton. Carlton lost in the finals. FAFO, big ups to Acorn, and Jab, who informed me that FAFO stands for fuck around and find out.
All
Hey,
right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we know they're not a baby trying to say faithful.
Faithful. Trying to be faithful. Dijon defeated Jab in the finals of the Faithful League. Big up to Dijon.
Whoop whoop whoop.
All right, so Dijon defeated Jab, and Chris came in third place. So, the Malone family did good in that league. Let's see, and you know what? And I know we're going to talk about it later, but there was some effect from last night's incident in the game, and I'm sure you all know it's no secret. But yeah, there was but in the coin flip, Jab beat the dog snot out of Dijon. They had back to back final champs, and Jab beat him bad in the coin flip. Jab beat him bad in the coin flip, man. And Dooley High smoked Wayz to take third place.
Ooh.
yep.
Constellation game, okay. And the league is the name of this league. It's called the League. And I was playing Jab for third place. Acorn was playing Never Give Up for first place. Acorn went down. Never Give Up, 2 chips so far in this conversation. Never Give Up got a chip there, and I took third place over Jab easily. Beat him like he stole something. Beat him like he was stealing beer from a store when he was too young to be buying beer in the first place. And any given Sunday, your champion is not me. 951 Marine won. I had 4 players going last night. He had 2, and due to circumstance, that game was not played, and I conceded. So I took second place in that one, and Acorn took third place over Jab. How about that? Acorn and Jab played for third place. Acorn took third place over Jab. I took second place under 951 Marine is his name. So big ups to him. I was told that because I'm not in the other league that I'm missing a lot of what do you call it? What do you call the sideline talk? Not narratives, but storylines.
Yeah.
I'm missing a lot of storylines. He said I'm missing a lot of storylines because I'm not in that group. But it's not my fault. It's the babies that couldn't take it, but can always shell it out.
Right.
So
We can put some storylines out there, but
I say to Jab's credit, he did not kick me out the group. In fact, he was the reason I was in the group at all. Because I've been out before, and he always had me back in. It wasn't on him, but it was on some of his admins, a couple of his admins that got offended by what we said on the show, and they bitched and they moaned. And we didn't lie. Chris is trash. But anyway. Have we counted his chips yet? Zilch. Jab got the chip in Space Force. And Willie White took third place. How about that? In the Dynasty League. Ooh, this is going to be interesting because I have no idea what happened here. But we got interrupted last night. So who wins? I ended up getting the chip there. So that's another chip for me. 2 for me. So I got the chip out the Dynasty League. And it looks like Jab took third place.
okay.
Jab took third place in a close one, 237-233. So good game there. Jab had a good season, man, but that Jalen Hurts killed him. I can see that. Jalen Hurts killed him. How many chips he got so far that we're counting is 1? But he got a lot of them that he came in third place. It's because Jalen Hurts got hurt and he lost in the playoffs. He made a lot. He made Germany all the playoffs. So he had a good season, man, but That happens. And in the Showdown apocalypse, the luck ran out and Wayz got knocked off big time by the Fantasy Dark Lord, 304 to 241. Big win for him. Congratulations to Fantasy Dark Lord for the chip. And I don't know who that is in third, so fuck him. So let's go to Chris's league. F it, why not? Dynasty League. Let's check it out. I was in the finals here. Let's see if I won or if I got another second place finish. I have another second place finish, and I probably could have pulled this one off had it not been for the way things ended last night. Now, just so you know, Sleeper said, due to what happened, they are counting they are ending last week's week 17 as it ended last night. If the game resumes, then the commissioner has the right to rescore week 17, or you can leave it as is. I'm leaving mine as is. That's why I conceded the other league so that we can leave it as is and move on with the payouts.
Right.
So yeah, I lost to Football Fixation. That's the second year in a row I came in second place in this league.
Damn.
I finished second in this league 2 years in a row. How about that? And Gilgamesh came in second, came in third place behind by Smoking Johnny the Mechanic. He beat Jab in for third place. Just like to point that out. I like to point out when you lose, in case you're watching. Yes, I do. I like to point out when you lose, in case you're watching. And let's see here. Broad Street Bullies IDP easily and firmly and convincingly, I pick up my third chip. How about that? How about it, folks? Can I get a round of applause for that? So yeah, I pick up a chip there. And Fins up got second place, and in third place was Mac Bentley. What up, though, Mac Bentley? Mac Bentley got third place. Crown of Thorns, the league I was absolute trash in. That and Coin Flip. This and Coin Flip were my worst two leagues by far. But let's see. Crown of Thorns, I know Carlton was in the finals, and Carlton won the finals, actually. So Carlton got him a chip here.
Good job, Carlton.
In the Crown of Thorns. So that's it for my sleeper leagues. You got any?
I can't see the results from the best ball league.
Why not?
The Showdown bet. I don't know. I mean, it shows the winners of the games, but it doesn't show the chips.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I could take a look for you.
All I see is the week 17 winners, and that's it.
Oh. Scroll down to the standings, and there's a bracket. Upper right hand corner, you'll see the little picture of a little icon of a bracket.
I got it.
Yeah, that's how you get it.
Okay.
It's kind of confusing, I know, and it ticks me off because they should just put the bracket up.
R&D boy lost to, what is that, Hockey Stars?
Yeah, Hockey Star 28, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh wow! Oh, my boy won the Nasty Football League. Big up to my man Carl Brooks. Carl Brooks pulled off a victory over WUDS Raiders, man. Mondo, both of them cool, but Carl is my boy. Carl been in it from day one, and man, congratulations, Carl. He finally got him a chip in this league, man. That's good. He's a good player. He's always in the playoffs, but never finishes. But he got it. We got him one. Good job there, Carl. My boy Carl Brooks got him a chip in the Nasty League. Finally, the fight that is the finale for the NFL.com and Nasty League. Next year, Nasty is moving to Sleeper.
Okay.
Yeah, we are moving to Sleeper. Let's see my playoff bracket in the what league is this? This is some shit. Top Dog defeated Ganja Gang. This is Trick Play 2021. I was in the playoffs there, but I lost first round to the eventual champion. And damn, it looked like he scored the same amount of points in the finals that he did in the first round. So yeah, got that Ganja Gang goes down to Top Dog. I don't know who Top Dog is. It might be Willie White. He usually put dog in his name. He always put dog in his name.
Real dog.
Little dog. Mhm. That's my boy. That's my boy. And wow, how about this? In the auto draft challenge, oh, I thought that was Ganja Gang again. No, that's God's Gang versus Top Dog. He was in both of them, but
Okay.
God's Gang won auto draft challenge by a close margin, 102.98. If that gets rescored, that could possibly change actually. And let's see what else we got going on. Who's buzzing?
That was me. Sorry.
Of course, of course. Why did I even ask? I don't even know why I bothered to ask. Um,
I just had my phone in the wrong spot.
yep, yep. You always well there all the time. I don't even know why I bothered to ask. I asked because I guess I asked because I thought it was me, but
Okay.
uh, so the Shark Tank is the big league. One of the that is probably the most prominent chip in the SW football group because the Shark Tank is a collection of nothing but champions. It is a battle of champions against each other. So you got chips last year, then you get to play in the Shark Tank. And so far, I am down by 10 points to Pekatowski. Team Pekatowski is up by 10 points on me. I did get affected by last night's issue. However, this is a 2-week championship, so we've got one more week.
Okay.
I can potentially catch up and win next week. So, but I'll go into the final week of that championship game down by 10. And a laser iridium is also a 2-week final. I am going up against Jab in the finals in laser iridium. And I am up 114 to 88.
Isn't that the league you guys have been 1-2 in the whole year?
No, that one we
Oh, okay.
both lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're actually playing for third place in that one.
Oh, damn.
We
Okay.
both lost. Yeah, we both lost in the playoffs in the last round. So we both lost. So which is funny. We went 1-2, 1-2 all year, and now we're playing for 3-4.
That is crazy.
So if they do end up finishing last night's game and rescoring, this one would this is a potential game that could get rescored because it's a 2-week. But I get the feeling they're not going to do it. I get the feeling they're just going to say it's done. I don't think Buffalo and Cincinnati is going to play that game.
Yeah.
That
So
said,
then who gets the number 1 seed?
yeah, that said, you know what? I don't think Buffalo cares. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't think they care. They would have to be. I think they would have to be the ones that forfeited the game, and I really don't think they give a fuck. They give a damn.
Yeah.
Quite frankly. So right now
think they
I'm
win
up
the Super Bowl, though.
114-88 in that game. I'm up 114-88. We're going to talk about that shortly. 114-88 and that one, and we got another week to go.
Okay.
And last but not least, the league that we were 1-2 in all week, all this time, and now we suck. Who cares? I'm winning right now, 241 to 194, and actually, I think that's going to be a final. So I get third place. I don't know who wins because I don't know how to get to the bracket on this one. They make it too hard, and I don't want to go through it. Just to see somebody else win. I don't want to go through it.
Right.
So that's that, man. That's how it all stacks up. And Wayz, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and toss this thing back to you.
All right. Well, I guess first thing we need to do is go ahead and go over what happened with DeMar Hamlin.
Yep.
That's gonna kind of help with going forward with the rest of the show without alluding to it. Just getting it
Okay.
out there in front.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And if we do allude to it, it's out there.
right. I'm sure. Well, everyone already knows what's going on. It's all over social media.
Absolutely, it's
So
everywhere. It's a story that has reached outside of football.
yes. What are you guys thoughts on this?
I'll let Big Ed go first since he wanted to ramble on during the last segment.
Sorry. It's a it's a very unfortunate accident. Some might call it a job hazard. I mean, any given play, something like that could happen. In football, in basketball, in baseball, it doesn't mean that football is inherently a more dangerous sport. It is, but it's not because of that incident. That's the first time I've ever heard of anything like that happening in the over 100-year history of football.
It's definitely unprecedented, and it was very weird, very awkward, and very um I don't know how to say it. It it was unlikely.
Yeah.
It was very unlikely that it happened. For those that don't know, he had a cardiac arrest on the field after tackling T. Higgins. Um, and it was like, did you see the video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he took a shot to the chest.
And it was creepy because he just stood,
Yeah,
he jumped up right after the play, and then he just
just fell down.
collapsed and fell
Yep.
flat on his back, man. And it was a really really scary moment. Um, one of the wildest things I've ever seen in sports.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah.
some of there's been some wild moments in sports. That ranks right up there. It's probably my number one. Most craziest thing I've ever seen happen in sports.
Yeah.
yeah.
I could agree
But
with that.
I've heard a lot of commentary saying, "See, this is why we shouldn't have football. This is why we shouldn't allow our kids to play football." And
Yeah, I
no,
haven't heard
that's
that.
not. But I've heard it in certain places, but that's
Mhm.
not the case. You know,
I
like
haven't
I said,
heard that,
it was
and
a freak accident.
I haven't heard that, and I wouldn't entertain that. Yeah, that's not something that's indicative of football.
Right.
Correct.
Really not.
Exactly.
It's the first time it's ever happened. It's never happened before. Yes, there's been injuries, but none like this. Now, did you hear about?
A,
Go ahead.
a lot of circles are saying that they're going down that route because the players had to get the vaccine, and they're saying the
I don't know
vaccine
where you're
is.
getting these stories from, but let's get away from what you're
I'm
talking
just
about.
saying.
'Cause I ain't heard.
Hey,
I have not heard none of this shit.
okay.
Yeah.
Who are you
Okay,
listening
I'll
to?
send you. I'll send you the stories because I've seen them.
Don't
I've
send it
seen
to
them.
me because I don't give a damn. I don't want to hear it.
I'm just saying that
Right.
I'm
those
out.
stories are out there, and
I'm not hearing anything that you talking about. I've not heard any one of those stories.
okay,
So I really haven't. This is not about. I don't care about. I don't want to hear none of these conspiracy theories. I don't want to hear none of this football trash. This man's life is on the line, man. This man is in critical condition. That's all that matters, man. That's all that matters right now. This dude literally died on this field.
yeah,
He stopped breathing. They had to resuscitate him. They had to bring him, resuscitate him right there on the field. I don't know if y'all realize that happened. I
yeah.
was blown away, man. This is it's.
They
it's
had to use defibrillators on them.
I'm not trying to hear all of these conspiracies, all that other trash. I don't know who you like to. I don't know who you listening to, but I ain't heard none of that.
I'm just saying
I
that
ain't
those
trying.
stories have popped up on my feed, and
I
I'm
ain't
I'm
trying to
saying
hear
those
it.
stories are bullshit.
I ain't trying to
That's
hear.
my point. Those stories are bullshit.
All right. Well, come on. Let somebody else talk because you pissing me off. And with
All right.
that trash.
There is some good news that just came out about an hour ago. And that his uncle had told reporters that he's still on a ventilator, but he's improved from 50% oxygen needed. Um, he's improved to having 50% oxygen needed from the ventilator from the 100% he was at earlier.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an improvement, man, and that's a lot. I know that Skip took some heat for a tweet that he posted during the incident, saying that hey, long as I've covered this game, guys get injured and you just strap it back up and you get back out there on the field and play, blah blah blah. And he's been catching a lot of heat over that.
He's
And
actually
and
come out and apologized for that.
he has apologized for it. Um, and there was a lot of talk that Shannon wasn't on the show today because of blah blah blah, but that had nothing to do with it. Shannon had a granddaughter during yesterday's show, and that's what he said he wouldn't be. He'd be off for a couple of days, so
Yeah.
that's why Shannon wasn't there. But
Right.
I thought this was very interesting. I'm going to share this with you guys for those that want a little insight on what happened during that tackle. Um, like we described it already, but here is a doctor's observation of what we saw and what we witnessed.
What did we just witness with Damar Hamlin getting hit tonight in Monday Night Football? Was it a brain injury? Was it a spine fracture? If we look at the replay footage very closely, Damar gets hit blunt center in his chest, and then he stands up and immediately collapses. CPR was started on the field, and then he was taken to a local hospital. Now, what we likely witness is something called commotio cordis, where you can have a blunt, non-penetrating trauma to the chest that aligns with a certain rhythm of the heart, and it can cause immediate cardiac arrest. This condition is life-threatening and is treated by immediate CPR and defibrillation. My thoughts are with him right now, and I'm hoping for all the best news.
And I echo that sentiment. Our thoughts and prayers are definitely with him and his family, and we wish the best, absolute best. Would love to see him back to health. Football be damned. I just want to see him back to health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and my family's prayers have been with him all day. So
Absolutely, as am I.
Yeah.
Uh, so, Wayz, did you have something to add, or do you want to move forward?
The only thing I have to add on that is the severity of the situation and the reality of it has reached not only just through different forums online through globally, but generations now as well. Because Ben, when we got home from school today, asked me about it because he had heard something about it, was concerned about it.
Yeah. It definitely, like I said, it's one of those situations where the tentacles reached outside of football.
Yeah.
yeah, I had to explain the little pork chop that because he played football, and he told me last night he was scared to get back on the field, and I told him no, that's don't don't be, because you can't play that way.
Right.
It's so far in the 100-year history of football, it's been a one-time thing.
Right.
So don't be scared to be on the football. Don't get scared. Don't be scared, and don't play scared, because that's when you get hurt.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Absolutely. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got for this. Latest update is what I just spoke on from what his uncle had said, and hopefully things are going to continue climbing up again better for him.
Absolutely. So our prayers are with all of our prayers are with the Damar and the family.
Yeah. Let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll hit this injury report and get our heavy hitters in.
We'll take a quick break. I wasn't ready for a quick break.
Man, we haven't took a break in a long time.
No, right? We'll start taking breaks again. That caught me off guard. That caught me off guard big time. Okay, so let's figure out a break.
Just to reset the mindset.
Yeah.
It is. It still would have been nice to have a heads up. We about to take a quick break.
Right. You could have put that in the outline, Wayz.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's take a quick break. Here we go. I got some break music now. Let's go.
quick break, and I'm the only one that took a break.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking too. I was like, yo, he said he don't want to talk about take a quick break, and Big Ed just
No, I just had to reset the mood. Had to reset the mood real quick. All right, so let's hit this injury report.
injury report.
Talking about reset the mood, and we go right into the injury report.
Well, this is
right.
very much.
Are we
more
going to start with?
lighthearted.
Are we going to start with that one? We just spent the whole segment talking about an injury.
Right. Nick Foles is out. No one cares, but he's out.
Wow.
Tua Tagovailoa is doubtful due to concussion. So let's just say he's out.
So Nick Foles went out. Didn't there was a story around that?
There was.
I think it was Thibodeau. Thibodeau hurt him, and then started doing snow angels next to him and stuff like that after he hurt him, and went to the sideline and was bragging about it, and went to on a podcast afterwards, after the game, and was bragging about it. And everybody was going at him because we don't celebrate hurting somebody, bro. That's
Right.
not what we do here.
Right.
So yeah, but he's new. Kayvon Thibodeau. He's new and he's being outshined by, the second pick of the draft. Just
Yeah.
do something.
Right. Jalen Hurts is questionable. Shoulder injury. I still say sit him.
Oh, he'll be
Oh.
playing this week.
I don't know. I
play
say
this
keep
week.
him fresh. I say keep him fresh.
They
Personally.
don't have the number 1 seed locked up, so he'll be playing this week.
Yeah, but you're guaranteed to be in the playoffs. Is it really worth it
Yeah.
to get an extra bye week
Yeah.
when you can have him even more fresh right off bat?
That bye week in that home game is worth it.
Okay. What do you think,
Trust
folks?
me, you don't want to. Well, actually, I forgot how they do it.
I know it's been so long since we've been to the playoffs.
I forgot they put the worst team against. They put the 8 seed against the 1 seed and all that. But yeah.
But the division winners all have a home game.
Okay.
Yeah.
The division winners have a home game. So even if they got a worse record, the fact that they won their division, they get the home game, that first game.
Well, there's a story on that.
But
They
do
have
you want
not won
Minnesota
their.
to have the bye? Do you want Minnesota to have the bye, or do you want to have the bye?
Minnesota doesn't have a shot at the bye anymore.
Minnesota lost, sir.
That was our chance. If
Minnesota lost.
we would have had to win out the rest of this season to get that first round bye.
You know who they can lose it to.
Oh. So do you want San Francisco to have the bye?
I want San Francisco to have the bye.
Or do you want the bye?
I want.
I mean, if you're Philadelphia,
even if you're Philadelphia, you want San Francisco to have the bye in the home game.
Not necessarily that, because if
The whole
Philly
world
loses-
wants San Francisco to have it. Okay.
if Philly loses and San Francisco loses this week, the number 1 seed goes to Dallas.
Yep, that is true. Dallas can still get it.
Ooh-wee.
Yep. Yeah.
Or as they say in the video
Frisco
game
wins.
world,
Now,
new
the
player
Frisco
has
wins
entered.
and Philly loses. Frisco got it.
Yeah, that's true. Because Dallas needs both of them to lose and them to win. So we'll see. This may have an effect on it, though.
This Frisco, baby.
This may have an effect on it.
Frisco, baby.
How would this have an effect on the NFC?
What? Will have an effect.
What are you talking about? This may have effect on it, bro.
This may have an effect on the how this all plays out. Because Jalen Hurts is still questionable.
You say this may have an effect. What is this?
That's what
The
I'm
next
trying to figure out.
the
What is
next
this?
2 injuries, because both Debo Samuel and Christian McCaffrey are listed as questionable due to knee and MCL
Christian
issues.
has been questionable all season. I don't worry about that.
Wasn't he questionable when he got drafted too?
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey has been questionable every year, the whole year.
He's been questionable for months now, so I'm okay.
His whole
I'm not
career
worried
has
about
been questionable.
Yeah, not. You know what? You're gonna back down off of that, though.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you
Because
are.
every year, every game, he's questionable.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Back off of that. His whole career is not questionable, sir. The guy has just broken the record for the most receptions by a running back in the first 6 years of his career.
Okay,
Bingo.
that's true.
Okay.
Okay, so leave him be.
How much he been hurt?
How many playoffs you make? All
How many
right,
playoffs he made?
he's making one now. He's in this year. He's in one now. He's in one now.
Shit. The Bears made playoffs with Mr. Trubisky. Made it to the championship game with Mr. Trubisky.
And your point is,
Hell, so far Mr. Trubisky's career been better than Christian McCaffrey's?
no, absolutely not. So you're saying that you concede that his career is not questionable. Anyway, moving on beyond this senseless banter.
All right, so the last injury is Derrick Henry is questionable with his hip injury.
Oh yeah,
Who is?
Derrick
Derrick
Henry.
Henry.
Oh,
He might not play.
yeah, he might not play.
He might not play.
You can't run with him.
Debo is interesting though. I don't know if Debo's going to play or not. I think they're going to let Debo rest till the playoffs.
As well.
I think they're going to let Debo rest till the playoffs. But Christian,
I would.
I think Christian going to play though. I have very little doubt that Christian will play.
That'll be good for him.
Yeah.
And good for the 49ers.
Hey, he done played every game this season. He's not missed a game this year.
This would be his first year, wouldn't it?
When you were saying at the beginning of
This
the
would
year,
be his first year, wouldn't it?
it'll be stupid to draft Christian. It'll be stupid
This
to
would be-
draft him. You was laughing at people
This
for
would be
drafting
the
him third.
first.
You were
This
laughing,
will be the
but
first
you were,
year.
You know what? It will not be the first year that you were wrong, because you owe.
But it will be the first year
Let's say
that
that
he has played the whole year.
But he has played the whole year though, and he put up big numbers, and he won me some chips.
For
You
the
got
first
any-
time in his career.
Do you have any chips?
No, not
Sir.
yet.
All right then, I've won chips because I got Christian. Thank you very much. And you owe me some Crown Royal because Tom Brady is in the playoffs.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that. Damn.
I just thought I'd remind you.
I got you.
Yeah, you owe me a fifth crown. All right, I'm sorry, Wayz. We got sidetracked because
Yeah. It's
Wayz
all
on
good.
Big Ed on his personal shit. he hate white people. That's his thing. He got this thing against white players. So Christian McCaffrey
Do
being a white
not-
running back.
That on me. I do not hate white people. No.
He over here trying to get Big Ed canceled.
No. It's
You
just
better
my
shut
belief
your
in the
white
best
mouth. I'm not
ability.
kidding you.
All right.
Uh,
My best
Wait,
ability is
Shut
availability.
your white
And
mouth.
Christian
I'm not kidding you.
McCaffrey ain't never been available.
Yeah, he was this year.
yeah, this is true.
Was he not? Has he or has he not been?
The first year of his career.
You misjudged him.
the first year of his career. He's been in the league 6 years, right?
You were wrong. You were wrong. You were wrong.
He's been in the league 6 years, right?
Live with the fact you was wrong, dude. Live with the fact you were wrong and just let it go.
Nope.
Let it go.
I'm doing my Skip Bayless impersonation right now.
Damn. All right, so let's move on to the heavy hitters.
You better shut your white mouth. I'm not kidding you.
Heavy hitters this week at quarterback.
Tom Brady.
Yep. Number 1.
Yeah. Another one he was wrong about. Told you not to write that dude off.
Number 2, Daniel Jones.
Yeah, he had a good day. He had a big day.
And number 3.
And wait a minute. And I had a league where I had Justin Hurts and my backup was Lamar Jackson. So I had to go to the free agency. The only QB I could find was Daniel Jones. And I threw him in there.
Wow.
Yeah, baby. And he came through for a brother. Big up to Daniel Jones.
And our number 3 quarterback this week. And this is shocking because they benched Derek Carr and they put in Jarrett Stidham, and he's our number 3 heavy hitter.
Jarrett Stidham balled out.
Man, he's like, hey, I'm home.
365.
He balled out, man. They
Three
gave
touchdowns.
They gave Frisco a game, man. They gave Frisco a game.
I will say
Yeah, they
this.
did. It was shocking.
This year has been the year of the backups and third-string quarterbacks stepping up.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them come in there and they ball out.
Yeah, they've been balling.
On the running backs,
On to running backs.
Austin Eckler,
Ooh.
Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, wait a minute. Who?
And last but not least, DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, DeAndre Swift got off. Good game. Good game.
Mhm.
He put it on. Who did they play?
Yeah. I do not want to talk about that one.
Hey.
On the wide receivers, Mike Evans.
Oh, I
Devontae-
could have told you that one. I wanted to guess that one too. Mike Evans put up 240,000 yards and 16 touchdowns.
Ain't he a free agent next year?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Aaron Rodgers sure is hoping so.
So is Justin Fields. Number 2, Devontae Adams.
Okay.
And number
Yeah,
3,
Devontae got off.
Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, he got off too. Wow, how's that? They played each other. Devontae Adams and Ayuk played each other, and they both.
did.
So you know what that means. There was some points. There was some action in that game.
Yeah, it was a battle.
Mhm.
Tight ends, Dalton Schultz, Trey McBride for Arizona, and Mark Andrews.
Not your usual suspects.
Definitely not.
And that's it for the heavy hitters.
All right, so we got one final week to give our advice out with our stardom and sit-ups.
Oh, snap. Are we doing startups and sit-ups? I forgot about them.
Hey, that was your suggestion. Me and Wayz
I
said not
forgot,
to.
man. You know, I forgot, man. I was so caught up on that other story, man,
Yeah.
about Damar, man. I forgot all about it. Let's see here. So this is week 18.
Yes.
At quarterback. Let's see here. Yeah, let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. I'm getting there, folks.
All right, well, I'll go with mine first.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go. Wait, just a sec. Wait, I'm on the wrong week. Hold on. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jalen Hurts against the Giants because I believe he's going to play. And Trevor Lawrence against Tennessee. Jalen Hurts.
You believe he's going to play and he's going to be a starter?
Yeah, against the Giants.
Okay. What you mean against the Giants like they ain't got no D?
It's still Jalen Hurts.
Oh.
And my third and final quarterback would be Trevor Lawrence against Tennessee.
Okay. I can get with it.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes against whoever they play.
The Raiders.
Raiders. Josh Allen against the Patriots. And Justin Fields against the Vikings.
He did have a 140-yard game against the Vikings last time.
Did nobody ask for your side?
I was sure about to say, well, he did lose.
But he still had a 140-yard game, so he put up fantasy
He
numbers.
got to throw his little sideline commentary in.
Fantasy numbers, bro. This ain't about win or lose. It's fantasy numbers right now.
This is about the Bears right now.
This is about fantasy numbers. We already know the Bears ain't going to the playoffs, so that don't matter. This is fantasy numbers.
All right, well, let's stick with the fantasy numbers. I'm starting Patty Mahomes. Wait, did you finish yours, OG?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go with Patty Mahomes against the Raiders. I'm going to go Kirk Cousins against the Bears. I'm going to go Geno Smith against the Rams.
Okay.
Geno Smith against the Rams. You know who you better start?
Who?
You know what? I forgot. I saw a story today. Matt Stafford against the Seahawks, because Matt Stafford said he is going to play solely because he wants to win this game to give the Lions a chance to go to the playoffs. He made that statement today.
Wow.
Because if the Seahawks win the Lions Green Bay game that they have moved to Sunday night means nothing. But if the Seahawks lose, the winner of that game goes to the playoffs.
Oh, I thought automatically the winner of the Packer game goes to playoffs.
Only if
No.
the Seahawks lose.
Yep.
Okay.
Because if the Seahawks win, both teams are no longer in the running.
Correct. If the Seahawks win, the Seahawks are in.
Yep. And
Okay.
the Lions need the Seahawks to lose, and for them to beat the Packers to go on, all the Packers have to do is win against the Lions if the Seahawks lose.
So if the Packers win, they're in, even if the Seahawks win?
Yes.
I thought if the Seahawks win, they're in.
Nope. Packers clinched the playoff berth with the win against the Lions.
Okay, so in order for the Lions to get in, they need the Seahawks to lose.
Yes.
So if the Seahawks win, then the Lions are just playing spoiler.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the Packers are playing for a playoff spot, regardless.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. And Matt Stafford said, "I am playing, and I am going to win. I am out to beat the Seahawks so that the Lions can have a shot to make the playoffs. I'm doing my part to get them in." So
Well, that's
gonna
one
be
way to
throwing-
show love.
So he's gonna be throwing them up. So put Matt Stafford in if you got him, dog bite it. He's gonna be tossing them around today. He's gonna be throwing them around this week.
At the very
He's
least,
gonna
he could
throw
tie
a bunch of interceptions.
So the Seahawks are going to win.
The Seahawks are not gonna win, sir.
Okay. If he's going to throw a bunch of interceptions, yeah, he is.
The Rams are gonna win.
Okay.
Okay.
Wishful
We're-
thinking.
We'll see.
Rams ain't won nothing all year.
They won. They did.
This is the time to win when you don't win. Like, what are you talking
On
about?
to the wide receivers. Justin Jefferson against Chicago.
What about the running backs?
I was
did
just going to
running
say, no, we
I
didn't.
thought we did the running backs.
Running backs,
Where's-
I got Jonathan Taylor against
Oh,
Jacksonville.
sorry.
I got Austin Eckler against Vegas and Alvin Kamara against Atlanta.
Ooh, that's strong. Big Ed.
I'm going to go Christian McCaffrey against Arizona.
Well, you gotta go who?
Saquon against Philly. And Aaron Jones against Detroit.
Aaron Jones against Detroit.
I'm gonna go with Austin Eckler against the Broncos. I'm gonna go with Kenneth Walker against the Rams,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna go with Travis Etienne against the Titans.
Y'all better go with Cam Akers against Seattle. Seattle is losing, man.
He just wanted Detroit to be in the playoffs.
I want that game to mean. I want that game to mean everything. That's what I want. I want that game to be a winner goes and the loser don't. That's
Yeah.
what I want. That's what I
agree.
want.
Yeah.
It ain't about Detroit going. It's about that game meaning that much.
Man.
But
And what
although
a hell of
here
a
in
way to
Detroit,
end the season.
here in Detroit, they'll be satisfied with spoiling it for Aaron Rodgers. If Seattle wins and they can spoil it for Aaron Rodgers, this city would go crazy for that.
I bet they would.
They
Yeah.
would enjoy that. Just as much.
Everybody in the division hates Aaron Rodgers.
They would enjoy that, but they would enjoy more going to the playoffs. But they would still take a lot of pride in spoiling it for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
All right. No sit-ems this week, right? Let's just do stardoms. Wide receivers. I got Cooper Kupp,
Okay.
Justin Jefferson, and Tyreek Hill.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm going to go Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Stephen Diggs.
All right. I'm gonna go with Triple J, Stephon Diggs, and CD Lamb.
Yeah, he going to light Washington up.
Tight ends.
The tightest end I met this week was this chick named. You know me, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, and George Kittle. No surprises.
All right. I'm going to go Mark Andrews, Cole Kmet, and Evan Ingram.
Okay. I'm gonna go George Kittle, T.J. Hawkinson, and Dallas Goedert.
And for defense, I'm going with Martin Luther King High School.
Defense? We talking about defense?
What are we talking about? Practice?
We on. That means we're on to the pick'ems, right?
We are on to the pick'ems.
We are on to the pick'ems.
So, OG, how we do last week?
We did good last week. I addressed the final game as a tie,
Okay.
although
I like
it
that idea.
probably is a Buffalo win, just for the sake of argument. I addressed it as a tie.
Okay.
So, Dallas beat Tennessee, and Joe picked Tennessee. Atlanta beat Arizona, and Big Ed picked Arizona. New England defeated Miami, and Joe picked Miami. Philly lost to New Orleans, and we all picked Philly. The Giants beat Indianapolis. We all picked the Giants. Tampa Bay beat Carolina, and Joe picked Carolina. Kansas City beat Denver. Everybody knew that. Detroit beat Chicago, and I picked Chicago. Washington lost to Cleveland. We all picked Washington. Houston lost to the Jags, and Big Ed picked Houston. The 49ers picked Las Vegas, and, of course, nobody would be dumb enough to bet against the 49ers. Seattle beat the Jets, and I picked the Jets. Minnesota lost to Green Bay, and Joe picked Minnesota. The Chargers beat the Rams. We all picked the Chargers. Baltimore lost to Pittsburgh, and Joe picked Pittsburgh. And the Bills in Cincinnati was incomplete, so I counted it as a tie for all of us.
Okay.
That said, Big Ed was 10-5-1. Joe was 9-6-1. And I was 10-5-1, leaving us for a season total of 159-96 159, 96 and 1 for Big Ed. And remember, I said Joe had some congratulations in order.
Oh shit.
Joe is the first person to reach 100 losses. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, way to carry that chip, bro.
Oh,
Joe is 153, 102 and 1. And I sit atop the fray at 162, 93 and 1. And that was our pick'ems for last week. Big Ed, what do we look
And
like this week?
on to this week, we got a couple games on Saturday.
Okay.
First up, we got the Kansas City Chiefs going to Las Vegas to play the Raiders.
I'm going Casey.
Casey,
Wayz.
KC.
man, you should have picked up on that earlier. Woo. Titans at the Jaguars.
Big Ed.
I'm going Jaguars.
Let's see. Let's go with the Jaguars.
I also am going with the Jags.
Ravens.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Ravens at the Bengals.
Ravens and Bengals. Wayz.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals.
As am I.
I'm going Bengals also. Browns at the Steelers.
I am going Pittsburgh.
I'm going to go Browns.
Wayz.
I am going with the Steelers.
We got the Vikings at the Bears.
Big Ed.
The Vikings proved that they cannot play in the cold. I'm going Bears.
Ooh. Wayz.
That was cute. I'm going with the Vikings.
As am I.
Patriots at the Bills.
Wayz.
Oh, I'm going with the Bills.
As am I.
I'm part of Buffalo Bills Nation.
All right.
Jets at the Dolphins.
That's on me. I'm going with the Jets. Big Ed.
I'm going to go Jets also.
Wayz.
As am I.
You know, that's one injury that didn't hit our injury list this week is Tua being out with a concussion.
Yeah, it did. It was the
So
second
I-
injury.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Buccaneers at the Falcons.
Big Ed.
Buccaneers.
Wayz.
I think I'm gonna go with the Falcons.
Good pick. I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Panthers at the Saints. Oh, and by the way, folks, that's why Wayz has reached 100 losses already. Panthers at the Saints.
Wayz.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
And I'm going to go with Carolina.
As am I. Texans at the Colts.
Texans at the Colts. I'm going to go with the Texans. Big Ed.
I'm also going to go with the Texans. I need them to win this game. They win this game. First pick for the Bears.
So what?
All right. Well, that helped me. I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Okay.
Cardinals at the 49ers.
Big Ed.
49ers.
Good pick. Wayz.
49ers.
And I'm going with the Arizona 49ers.
Cowboys at the Commanders.
Big Ed. I mean, Wayz.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
As am I.
As am I.
Last but not least.
Oh, I said
Oh no, we still got 2 games.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Oh, sorry. Rams at the Seahawks.
I'm going with the Rams, baby.
Ooh, I'm going Seahawks.
Wayz.
this is tougher for me because I want the Seahawks in, but I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Oh.
Giants, Eagles.
Big Ed.
Eagles.
Wayz.
Giants.
Oh. Gutsy pick, and I am also going with the Eagles.
Chargers at the Broncos.
Wayz.
Chargers.
Yeah. Chargers.
Chargers. Lions at the Packers.
I am going with
Detroit.
Big Ed.
Yeah, I'm going Lions also.
Detroit.
And Wayz.
Did not think I would see this one coming this week, but I am gonna go with the Lions.
Detroit.
And there is no Monday night game this week, so
That makes me want to change my pick. Too many people with the Lions. They don't normally do well when that happens.
And that's the end of our pick'ems for this week because there is no Monday night game.
That is the end of the pick'ems for this week. Wayz. That's the end of the show?
That is the end of the show.
That is the end of the show for this week. Not just the pick'ems. That is all she wrote. And I want to thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching if you're on YouTube. Check us out, man. We coming to WUDS Network is going to be doing a whole lot this year. We got some plans, so stay tuned with us. If you like what you see, then like what you see. And if you subscribe to the channel, we really would appreciate it. It's the Showdown.